Crafty friends, thanks for joining me today. I am going to make a quick anniversary card. It is my 21st anniversary and I want to make a nice card for my husband. And I'm going to use an older set I have called Hearts of Elegance. And this set has a lot of heart-shaped dies that came with it. So I've used that and I've cut out a bunch of hearts. And then I'm going to use the words, "My heart belongs to you," on the inside. And then on the front, I'm going to use this new set I just got. It is available after January 6th, and it's called Reason to Celebrate. And the reason I'm showing this to you is I think this is a great set to buy and keep because it has all the different days to celebrate on it. So I'm going to make an effort to use this particular stamp set for a lot of my sentiments in my upcoming videos. That way, if you buy this, it'll be a good investment and you'll have lots of examples to copy. So I'm going to use the word anniversary and there's a little tiny happy there. So let's put that together. And then for the card, it's going to be pretty simple. I have a normal size card base. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, standard size. When you cut an 8 1/2 by 11 in half and then fold it in half, you'll get 2 of those. And then we're going to have a cardstock layer of Melon Mambo, which is my favorite pink color. And I think this is going to be great for the hearts. And so I'm going to just glue that down. And this layer is going to be 5 1/4 by 4. So a 1/4 inch less on each dimension than the front of the card. And then we're going to have another layer. This is a piece of paper. All of these papers are from an older paper pack that was called Marbled Elegance, I believe. Had some really pretty designs. And so this card will be great to go into your stash of papers you've saved and just cut a bunch of hearts from red and pink, and then we're going to layer them together. So we'll put that down. So I do have several cut out hearts here that I'm going to use. And let me see, I have a few. Let me get a few more because I want this to be chock full of love for my most special person. So I just cut out a bunch. We'll pick from these as we fill in the card. I kind of like this little one. And then I have cut one out of white that I'm going to use to stamp the sentiment on. And I'm just using a little piece of paper to back here. So let's line up our stamp. The anniversary will fit along the widest part, and I just put the happy so it'll go on one of the top lobes of the heart here. So we'll tap, tap, and line it up. There, I think that is beautiful. I think you're gonna love this stamp set. And I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna try and use it for a lot of things because I think this is one of those keeper sets. All right, so we're just gonna layer up all these hearts on the front. Let me kind of put it together first. See how I want this. Maybe we'll use this little one over here. I think something like that'll be really cute. See, we'll glue these down. And then I'm gonna save this one to pop up at the end. You can use the back of the paper too. Hopefully you can see this has really pretty gold accents in it. And I'm just, kind of randomly putting these around. Maybe I'll put this other white one in there. And then my heart with the sentiment on it. Put that there. Lately my glue in my little glue gun doesn't seem to work as well. I need to go back to the standard green glue. Let me take that out. I don't know if this is a thing, but I feel like maybe my glue in my little glue gun froze in my car and then thawed. I don't know. This doesn't seem right. I'm going to have to change it out. But the trusty, reliable green mono glue works fine. Has anybody else ever had a problem like that? Is it a thing? Okay. And then I'm going to pop this one up right on top of the one with the same color below it, using some mini dimensionals. Give it some extra texture here. So see how I did that? I glued one down and then popped one up. And so you see, like, I don't know, one is like a shadow of the other one. All right. And then I have these adorable little hearts, shiny hearts. They were called adhesive backed heart sequins that I'm going to add to the front of this card. Bling it up as much as we can. There, I love that. And then I'm going to finish it off with a stamp on the inside that says, "My heart belongs to you." There, I think that'll be a perfect anniversary card to give to my husband. I hope you like this and join me again for another card.